Happy Saturday night, everybody. I'm glad that some of you guys have made it here today. Now, normally I start my streams a little bit earlier, but today, if you know how to tell what time it is about an hour past my normal start time. Now, there is quite a devastating reason for that, in fact, but my love for this hobby and this particular model is not going to stop unboxing it and hopefully encouraging HPI to bring this one back. So I implore all of you out there to tell HPI to re-release the Nitro MT2 G3.0, the very last great model that we need resurrected. Barn Cat, how are you, man? Only RC Nitros, happy to see you here. John Hensley, Geo Mac. We got Sergio M, Barn Cat, Brian Chambers, how you doing, my dude? John, how are ya? We got Nitro Gang Queen Melissa out there. She's currently hitting the road. And guys, she just came back home. It's Rickety Rack, how you doing? Yo, Melissa, did you find it? No. She said no. That is real bad news. We got Barista Craig. How you doing, John Goodwin? Guys, something bad really happened today. I'm going to wait a little while to discuss it. I think you all saw my sad-looking face in the thumbnail. There's a reason why. The Nitro. I don't want to call myself a king. I'm not a king. I'm not a guru. I'm just a guy that appreciates them for what they are. All right, we got Nitro Jamie. How are you, my dude? Happy to see you here. Joe Fox. He goes, happy two-speed Saturday. All right, Melissa, did you find it? Texas Hill, how you doing, my dude? I have your current video loaded, but I was actually running the Nitro Addiction Savage today. And I am sad to say I'm going to disclose in a little bit. Nothing wrong with that Savage. It was probably one of the best Savages ever in the world. But it looks like that video on that Savage has cost me more than I wanted to ever discover. I'm going to word that a little bit better. I'm a little bit at a loss for words, guys, because Melissa, don't tell them yet what happened. But that's the reason why this stream is a little bit later than normal. That is because, well, let me wait a little while. Anyway, I do want to say this is going to be the last time we will see this particular truck in this box. Now, I do want to add, guys, this model, this truck, this box has never been shown in a video ever before. So everybody, before I tell it to move on and it's going to a very good home, a person that will appreciate it, collect it, look at it, think about it, eat grilled cheese sandwiches with it once a week starting tomorrow. But for me, I had a bad day. Melissa, you want to tell them what happened? How you doing there? Raw RC, Rockin' Coop, John Hensley, No Music RC. The reason I'm late, there's only two reasons that hybrid is ever late, guys. One of those reasons are I made a Nitro Gang deal and came home late. The other reason is, you want to tell them what the other reason is? Lucas Stolkup, how you doing, my dude? Andy B, what's going on?
We lost.
Tell them what happened today.
We lost his new camera.
Did you hear what she said, everybody? Did you hear what she said? Grateful Debs, how you doing, man?
We lost the new camera, guys.
Bought myself a new camera. Freaking lost it today. Can't find it, it's gone. That's what happens. Brand new, high-end, expensive DJI camera. And it's gone. And you know what else is gone with it? Rocky Mountain, how you doing? You know what else is gone with the camera, bros? The video of the Savage that I recorded today. That means I'm going to have to run it again. Question is, I think it's a bad omen at this point. I think it's a bad omen. All right. Andy Barnett, thank you, man. Alex Campbell, how you doing? He goes, what happened to HPI's Nitro Drift car? I still have it. It's in my basement in a box looking fabulous, all right? I wish I could be a little bit happier to discuss it, man, but...
Technically, it is my fault.
Oh, you admit it now, huh?
I gave it to you.
I never lose a camera, Melissa. Ever. Okay, anyways, it's okay. You didn't mean to do it. We lost my new DJI camera, guys, everybody. It's hella money, too. All right? Hey, come back. All right, now she's angry at me. You see what happened? Sickening. Raw RC, thank you, man. That's definitely going towards a new camera. I have no choice at this point, bro. Sickening. Thank you, Raw RC, man. And the damn memory card. And I have like a ton of videos on it. You know, it's like when you spend all day trying to record some good stuff. Sickening. All right, thank you, Raw RC, man. All right, we're going to continue, everybody. So, I know HPI is doing what they can to re-release some RCs. I have been saying we need to resurrect the RS4 3 and at least the Nitro MT. If I had to pick one, it's a hard decision, guys. It's a hard decision. If you had to pick one, which one would you pick? John Hensley wants to know, how did the Savage run? Dude, the Savage ran fantastic, but now I have no evidence. I have no video. I was talking all about how great Nitro Addiction Savage was, and now I lost the camera with the memory card in it. Unbelievable. Okay, SLC Nitro wants the Firestorm. You know, the Firestorm is a proper chassis as well. That would be awesome. In fact, I would say this scale is probably the most user-friendly in terms of where you're able to run it. You know, the regular 10 scale touring cars, we could see there's literally no manufacturer that makes them at all anymore anywhere. So it's really hard to say. No Music RC, thank you, bro, for being a top level member for hella long. I mean, I got the camera on sale. It was like $235, you know. But figure there was like a $30 memory card in it. So figure, whatever, $250 or so. It's not the end of the world. I mean,
offering to get a new one.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bad omen. I'm feeling like we're going to have to take a little break for a while. It's a bad omen, my dudes. I mean, it wasn't one of those shit cameras, you know. Melissa, you want to bring my GoPro 8 that I use normally so they could see what we're talking about, why I needed a new one? Go bring the GoPro 8. You'll understand why. It's the end of the world right here, basically. Sickening. But I'm really upset, Jay-Z for days, man. How you doing? Sorry I didn't say hello to you right there. He goes, HPI re-released the gray RTR 3 chassis plates and tank. You are right. They did release some parts for the RS4 3. John Goodwin was at the Osmo. So I just picked up the Osmo Action. No, it wasn't the Osmo. It was the DJI Action 4. Yeah, Action 4, not the 5. The 5 is the newest one. You know, I saved some money to get some more nitros, of course. But it's the Action 4 and the memory card, of course. But, you know, good thing I didn't get the Action 5. That would have been more money down the drain. You know what I'm saying? Sickening. So let me show you guys what's going on. Yeah, so this is basically my old GoPro Hero 8 that I've been using. You could tell, like, even the front lens is missing. I broke the front lens. It's gone. It's destroyed. The rear screen it's real bad. I mean, all of my videos have been recorded with this for the most part on, like, basic settings. So I wanted to step the game up a little bit. Stepped it up. Lost the damn camera. That's a lesson. Special thanks right there to No Music RC. I'm going to put that right down there towards the camera. That's going to be really nice. I appreciate it. By the way, let's show the RC I got from No Music RC. Melissa, can you lift it up from the floor? I just want to give you guys a little bit of an update before I continue, just so you know what's going on. And I'm going to open this up. And yes, this is, like I said, the last time we are seeing this particular chassis. You know what I'm really angry about is today I had a couple of my... Okay, don't let... There's things on that car. They're positioned in a specific way, like electrons on an atom. Okay, everything here is positioned like artwork.
I know, but
okay, hand it over on top,
You're
please.
telling me to lift it.
Okay,
and
Melissa, move your computer, please. All right, so this
on.
is the update so far. So thank you for that from No Music RC, longtime channel member. This is the Sportwerks buggy. He graciously donated to me a while back. I have done some work to it. You guys might have seen the video on this. Let me give you a little update on it. I'm going to lower the camera. So far, anybody want to tell me what happened? The piston and sleeve are removed. Why? Because I'm going to send it for a repinch. All right, so I'm just basically collecting maybe 2 more sets of what I need. And then I will send out Lionel guy. How you doing? He goes, what is the motor size? This is just the factory 26 engine. But, you know, when I fired it up, it's clean. It ran, you know, like crap because it has low compression. But the cooling head is in good condition. So I figure it's worth restoring this one. So right now I just have it in a bag right now. I have at least about maybe 2 or 3 other nitros that I think I will remove the piston and sleeve from and send it to, I think I'm going to try the Drake this time. You know, I mean, some people have made recommendations. I think I'm going to try one of each to see how it goes. Barista Craig goes, what's up with Force engines? Are they closed? Yes, bro. Force has left the building. As they say in Star Wars, the Force has left Nitro. Okay? Ask Luke Skywalker. He will reconfirm. Princess Leia, ask her. Although, rumor has it that she was only in it for the money. Okay? Alright, so that's the update on the Sportwerks buggy. Work is in progress. It's in the works. Well, let's please remove this from the table. Just so you guys know, every project gets...
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ was not along when that Nitro was made. But some would say he will come back sooner or later. Alright, let me see what you guys are saying. No Music RC, Big Boys Toys, how are you, bro? Wants to know how much... Oh, we got Oscar Quando here on the stream. Happy to see you here, bro. How much is a repinch? So, in general, one sleeve is about 25 bucks, but you got to send it to them. And so, in essence, it's going to come out to like $38, right? Well, hold on, 35. If you send in 2 to 3, you still pay the flat rate of 25 per set, but you pay the same price for shipping. So it's kind of in your best interest to send 3 sleeves, right? That way, for under 100 bucks, you could essentially restore 3 engines. It's a real good deal, and many of my friends over the lifetime, my lifetime, well, I mean, that's kind of too OD of a statement. I guess I could say past years, right? We don't want to talk lifetimes. They have said they really work. Jimmy George, how you doing, man? Happy to see you here. That's right. You see, Melissa, Jimmy George is on your side. Melissa's kicking herself in the boot, so to say. But I guarantee you, I was not the one that lost the camera. You heard? Sandy agreed. He made a little... Where's the other camera? Did I lose that one?
Did you?
Please put this one in a safe place.
Where?
Far away from both of us. All right, guys. Only our Lotus. How you doing, my dude?
It's over there.
All right. Someone get me a GPS tracker to put on that camera, please. Because, God forbid, I'm going to lose that one, too.
There's a key...
This, in fact, is literally...
Finder.
Yeah, we need to get the Apple AirTags on it.
I have.
All right, we're going to get down to this particular model. It's really been one of my favorite ones. Mark, how you doing, bro? Fort Donkey, sickening username as always. Rory Holler, how you doing, bro? That's right, Lucas, bro. I mean, what we're going to do, you know, I had like a freaking high-end memory card in there too. 256 gigabytes, bro. With, hey, stay. Okay, Melissa upset she's leaving, okay. Tarek, how you doing, bro? I got bad news. I'll report it later, but it's all good. Tomorrow, I'm meeting up with my good friends Ben and Tarek. We're going to examine some sickening nitros. And in fact, I was getting that DJI camera ready for tomorrow's event. But now, I got nothing. I got nothing, guys. I'm going to have to use a phone. All right. So I think people were saying how many... well, let's see what's saying. Yeah, we were just at the RC track right now. There's no camera. I mean, it's a big ass camera. Like somebody definitely took it. You know, it's a damn shame. Sickening. JW, how you doing, man? All right, so let's talk about this particular chassis. John, thank you, bro. I appreciate that support. I don't want to make it all about me losing a camera. It sucks, you know, but at the end of the day, health is what matters. But of course, the fact that I have to re-record that entire Nitro Addiction Savage video is really going to piss me off, because I literally messaged Nitro Addiction. He's a great friend of mine, John, in real life today. Messaged him, I go to him, bro, I'm going to run your Savage today at the RC track, and I'll let you know how it is. Ran great, right? But now I got no proof. I'm going to have to redo the whole video. Sickening. Good thing for me, I like running Savages. Bad thing for the camera, it's gone. Sick. All right. So, this is a real good condition one. I picked this one up a little while ago. It has never been shown on video, guys. Ever. If you want, I'll take a look around the box. I actually found a little bit of a gimmicky typo, I think. You want to look at the typo? No Music RC, thank you, man. I don't want the RC I sent you to cost you any more money. Well, bro, don't worry about it. They'll all be great, made great again, you know what I'm saying? In fact, I might have something for you. All right, we'll talk about that later, too. All right, let's continue with this one. G3.0 engine. I want to ask you all, how much horsepower does this engine normally have in, let's say, a WR8? How much does this engine have horsepower in a WR8, for instance? Because here, they do not say 2.25, which is really, really odd. Barista Craig knows all about the G3.0. In fact, Barista Craig, I think you might remember the engine I sent you. Where is it? No, more like you sent me. With the Hellfire. I made a deal with Barista Craig a little while ago. He's a big fan of HPI. This is one of the parts G3.0 engines I got from him with a Hellfire. So, bro, I never lose an engine, but unfortunately, I freaking lose cameras, okay? You guys want to know the other camera I lost like a while ago? It was a DG, it was a GoPro. Actually, that one wasn't that valuable. It had great videos on it. It was during a boat video. I'm still angry over that one. But now this new DJI is really going to piss me off. So yes, the G3.0 in fact is rated at 2.25 horsepower. But the weird thing, and I'm going to move the camera around a little bit now so we could take a good look at the box, guys. We'll stop looking at my face. I'm still angry over it. We're going to take a look at this box. Because I am kind of convinced this is a typo, or maybe they're misadvertising. It says 1.5 horsepower. The weird part is the G3.0 is actually 2.25, they say. Yeah, Tarek, man. Today went to the RC track, bro. I was using two cameras. And I guess, you know, between the both of us, it was real windy or whatever the case is, you know. There were like people there. Listen, sometimes you lose stuff. It happens, right? What are you gonna do? I'm pretty pissed over it, but what are you gonna do? We just discovered I was literally gonna use the new DJI for tomorrow's video. That was the plan, and now you can't be doing that. All right, so let me flip this over. All right, it's Ricky Ragos. There are two generations of the G3.0. Now you see, that's something I'm gonna have to research. You are likely correct, bro, but this particular one says, "Hi Torque Shank, you how you doing? What's with the ads in the live?" Well, I mean, you know, I'll make like $350 from them. So you understand that South Park character that I wanted about $350, right? You guys remember the South Park character? It was Chef's parents' friend, the Loch Ness monster. Wanted about $350. That's what's up. 1.5 horsepower. Even if that's actually true, that is a lot for a .15. This is more than I would say the OS 18s made in terms of horsepower alone. Andy Barnett knows the reference. And Lotus RC knows the reference too. Okay. Tyler John knows. Sean Q, I'm just playing around, bro. You know, I'm always happy to have you guys watch. You know, if you have any legitimate questions, don't worry. I'm not going to get upset, man. If it is, I'll calm down. Don't worry about it. No hard feelings. You know what I'm saying? Sean Q and everybody else out here. No hard feelings. Let's all be friends. All right. We're going to take a look at the top, and then we're going to open it up. This is probably the best one I think I have ever really had, ever, guys. So it's worth looking at. Tomorrow, it is going to its new home. So I figured, well, since I lost my freaking camera today, let's at least talk about something that brings happy memories. Yeah, JZ for days. I kind of agree with you, bro, because like the 18TZ, I think, yeah, it's 2.27. But the G3.0, I mean, they rated at 2.25. It has to be wrong. There's no way. You know what I'm saying? There's literally no way. Maybe 1.5 is logical. There's no way it has over 2. Alex Campbell, thank you, man, for just becoming a new member. Everybody, guys, please welcome new channel member, Alex Campbell. You know, I really don't focus too much on horsepower numbers because, as they say, you know, some things are measured like to the crank, some things are measured like at the flywheel, some things are measured at the wheel. I don't know how they're measured. But we're going to measure the sickening box. I'm kidding around. We're not measuring no box. 45 miles an hour. Now, who here has seen my old video where I did speed runs on a Nitro MT? I actually beat the 45 claim. What did I get in that video? 48? I think I got 48. But there was a little bit of a secret I had to use. I can't disclose the secret, guys. You're going to have to watch that video. But I did manage to beat the 45. In fact, bros, 45 plus for single speed is actually real fast in my opinion. I don't think there's anything other than a Rustler or maybe the Nitro Accelerator from XTM that comes close to this level of speed. And this is a proper four-wheel drive. And it's fuel efficient. Well, let's take another look around. The side, there's pretty much nothing over here. The back has nothing. It's not interesting. Let's see what else we got over here. This will just tell us a little bit about the model. So here we got Nitro Star RS4 MT. That is interesting. Notice this. That's right. Grateful Dabs knows. One speed is sometimes all you need. I came up with that line a while ago, and now I got like these suckers that are just like trying to copy me day and night. They got like low IQ. Can't come up with anything interesting from their own brain. So they you know, try to copy and steal phrases. Guess what, guys? I don't care about a single phrase. I care about making nitros great again and being positive and ethical. And not a dirtbag lowlife. That's what I care about. What's up, man? All aspects. How you doing? Notice they still call it the RS4 MT. Most people don't know that the original Nitro MT was actually called the RS4 MT. Okay. Yo, Melissa, you crying over there because of the camera? Calm down. Melissa upset over here. I think I upset her. Guys, I think I upset Melissa because of the camera. Sorry, boo, okay? Sorry. Let's take a look before I open it up out of the box at some of the unique features that this one has. Because, yes, there are many generations of Nitro MTs. Hold on, is this the French version? This is the wrong side. Why is this not English? Let me check the other side. Okay, I got the right side now. That was the non-English side. Gotta get the English side, of course. Although there's nothing wrong with other languages, but when you don't speak them, reading them is pretty much useless. So right now I'm just doing a quick box review. So I'm just going to speak about what's unique about this model. We have a 100cc fuel tank. The older generations had a smaller, quite sure it was a 50cc, or no, it was, anybody remember, was it 75 or 50? These tires are impressive. We have a dual chamber metal pipe. The pipe is real quality on this model. And these were actually the same pipes they used on the last generation RS4 3. That's why Barista Craig was a big HPI fan. In fact, I got a like well, no, completely new kit. Hellfire SS from Barista Craig over here, guys. Kyle G goes 75cc. Yeah, you're mostly correct. It was 75 for sure. So 100cc is pretty effective. Also, notice, no fuel, no primer. Zero primer, baby. That means it was sealed. Zeus, how you doing, man? We got a high flow header. So the engine package was the same as the RS4 3. It's nothing unique. What else we got? Slipper clutch, that's pretty much normal. Removable radio tray, it's pretty much normal. The shocks were very good. All right, guys, I'm going to ask you all a question. Are we ready to actually open it up? Go ahead. Melissa, you want to come back or you want to stay there for a little bit? I know she's angry because she thinks I blamed her for losing my DJI camera today. It's okay, though, because she bought it for me as a birthday gift, but now I got no birthday gift. It's fine. We'll get another one. All right, we're going to open this up. This one needs a little bit of, well, we're going to take, I'm not going to tell you exactly what it needs. So special thanks to everyone here supporting the effort. All of today's donations, unfortunately, are going to go directly to a camera. Usually, I like to put them towards Taco Bell or you know, a Nitro, but can't be recording, can't be doing YouTube videos without a camera, you know what I'm saying? All right, so what do we got there? That is probably the cleanest body you will ever see on one of these. It is almost impossible. Very rare to find one in such pristine condition. And this one is very, very original. With, hold on, I don't think these came with these radios. This should have had like a Futaba-based radio, not an Airtronics radio. Okay, tires look okay. I will take it out of the box in a little bit. I want to test out the electronics. That's right, man. Towley. That's some good childhood memories right there with Towley. You know, I gotta be honest with you. When I first started watching South Park, I didn't really understand it. Like the first season, it was kind of stupid, right? But then they got smarter. We got Javier SN95. Yo, Javier, man. Is that the Super Snake 95 you're referring to? Which was it was a Mustang, right? I think that's a SN95 is a Mustang. Harlem NYC, how you doing, man? All right, let's take it out of the box right here. I think I'm going to have to go sit on the other side. Give me a second. Yo, Melissa, you still upset? I'm upset too. But life goes on. Cameras get repurchased. But videos are hard to duplicate again. Freaking Nitro Diction going to be angry at me. You think I could sit here for now? Because I got to move around. Okay, well, do you want to move the light towards me then? All right. Hold on a second. I got to move this out. Move back. Move back. Yeah, this is for sure not the right radio. The early generations came with these. Nah, I'm kidding around. Nitro Diction not going to get angry. What does he care? But still, I told him, I got great video evidence of your RC. But now I got to redo all of it. Sickening. Melissa, hold the bottom of the box. Or I got to take this out gently. Whoa, guys. Look at that chassis. No scratches. This is probably the cleanest one we will ever see. Even put a little fire emblem on it. The screws aren't even stripped. Hellfire, Wade, how you doing, man? Let me take out the rest of this. There's some literature. This might be from like different cars. We'll take a look at it. All right, Melissa, you can move the box. Move the box, please, to the floor. All right, I'm going to Let me just adjust the camera. We'll take a quick look at it. Can you raise that a little from the top bottom?
This one?
Yes,
this one.
the bottom. That one. Okay, that's it. And move the bag closer, please. That's good. All right, guys, we got top tier, top trim level lighting. This is like the Subaru H6. Anybody here ever drive the Subaru with the H6 engine? If you knew, the H6 is the best one. LL Bean edition, baby, as well. LL Bean. All right, so let's take off the body. Tarek, you're going to see this one tomorrow. This is one that Ben wanted for a very long time, so it's going directly to him. Zeus wants to know, is this all-wheel drive? It sure is. Now, this one has a tad of a situation here. I'm going to talk about it, of course. Obviously, the air filter is destroyed, but these are like easily replaceable. I cleaned it up, you know, as much as I could. So, anybody want to tell me what they see with this fuel tank overall? Yep, this one is almost like new. It's probably one of the best one I've ever had. So I know Ben told me I never had this one. This is like new compression. I could spin the flywheel. I can't even make a full spin with it. It's so crazy, the compression. So I had to weld the fuel tank. By weld, I mean just basically melt it. One of the main problems with these models is when the fuel tank is sitting here, the pipe, like on an impact, it can easily just crash into the side of the tank and damage. You guys see that right there? Easily. So it actually isn't glued. This is just welded with a soldering iron. I've tested it. The repair is really good. I already tested it, so I don't know how many times I have to say it. I tested it. All I need to do is just put a couple screws there, and it will be solid. I'm going to just leave it like this. It's different matching, you know, mismatched fuel lines just because I was testing it for pressure line, for pressure. John Hensley wants to know, what kind of hubs does it use? Well, we're going to check that out and the electronics. Melissa, if you can you bring me a crap ton of batteries?
Amen.
I need 12. We're going to test out the electronics. All right. Let me, just for a great viewer here, John Hensley wants to know about the hubs. So these are old generation cars. They generally all use 12 millimeters, but you know, I'll show you just so you know. Yeah, these are probably, I mean, not probably, I know for a fact they're 12, but I'll just show you. Yeah, there's nothing unique about the hubs. The only kind of interesting thing is, notice the hub, the wheel itself has like a recessed portion where the hub goes. And there's actually supposed to be a washer sometimes over here. So this part is a metal, it's an aluminum washer that's on top. So technically, the nut is not going directly to the plastic. But notice the hub itself. It's not a completely flat, like typical 12 millimeter hex hub. You know what I mean? Normally, it would just sit like that. But in this case, the opening is fatter than the axle. Normally, the opening, right, of the wheel is the same size width as the axle. So in this case, you actually do wind up with issues with wheel fit. There's one simple fix for that. Anybody want to think about the simple fix? This one's pretty clean. You know, it could use a little bit of a cleanup. In fact, you know what? I'm going to clean it up as I'm sitting here with you. There's one simple fix. Zeus wants to know, is it a 2-speed? No. These models were always single speed. It's rickety rag goes, you can drill the hubs. I would say the easiest solution if you want to use other wheels or hubs, just replace it with like Traxxas hubs. There's literally no particular reason to have this extrusion other than the fact you need them to fit the inside here. Make sense, everybody? So you will run into like wheel fit issues on some HPIs, particularly this model. Otherwise, the plastics are very, very good quality. All right, it's a little bit better. All right. Let me put the wheel back on. These are like proper Yokohama wheels. By the way, these on a J.2 hook up like nobody's business. Oh, we got Sandy over here. Did you tell Sandy we lost our camera today? I don't think he cares. Sandy, we lost my new freaking expensive camera today. Doing an RC video. Was it worth it? Is the question. Was it worth it? Today was really the only day I could have like recorded a proper video too, guys, because it was actually warm outside. Now, for the next 2 weeks, it's going to be raining. I won't be able to run another Savage like for a hella long time now. Freaking promised Nitro Addiction. I did a great video on a Savage, and then I lost the camera with the footage. Unbelievable. Got Sandy here. Yeah. We need GPS on cameras and cats. I'm not sure if I'm going to screw this in right now. I might just leave this out just because I left this out for testing. I had a different fuel tank in here for now. But let me put that to the side. I want to show you guys what made these models very unique and easy to work on. This one has the original electronics. Let me see, does it have batteries in it? I am not sure if it does. Let's take a look inside the battery tray. So you went back and you couldn't find the camera, right?
No. It was so
Yeah, Tara goes, how did we lose it? You
so
know,
windy.
it was a real windy day today. It was almost like 20-mile-per-hour winds, you know. And I had 2 RCs with me. We were hungry. Like, a lot of stuff just transpired in a not positive way. And lost the camera. Like, just came home, looked at my bag, and it's gone. Basically, I was over $250 in on that camera with the memory card and tax. Sickening. No amount of YouTube videos will make up for that for like months, to be honest with you now. Months. All right, so these batteries look real bad, actually. I do just want to test out the electronics. Yeah, Melissa thought somebody stole it, but I don't think so. You know, it's easy to blame other events. What's hard for people to do is blame themselves. Because nobody wants to blame themselves. Well, guys, I will say it. I'm ready to blame myself. And Melissa, of course. She didn't like that joke.
No.
All right, so this part is a little dirty. Let me see if I can clean this up. Triba Trot, how are you? Oh, I'm curious. If Tarek wants, you have to say it though. I could show the new heat gun that I have obtained. It's gonna have to get returned. It's not up for the job, but only if he wants, because you know, he was the main sponsor for that one, of course. So I could show this new heat gun just in case people know nobody buys it. You know, I'm not really a product reviewer. I'm more like a vintage RC appreciator. But if he wants, I'll show the new heat gun. Because you guys are aware, my old heat gun was busted. All right, Melissa, can you bring the heat gun? I have it in the cardboard box downstairs, please. I just want to show people. I mean, I didn't see the listing really. Maybe it's one of those things where, you know, it looks bigger than it actually is. Can you bring the heat gun? It's on the table downstairs. All right, I'm just checking the electronic system now, and then we'll package this back up together. It's actually a really easy chassis to work on. All right, for now, let me get the radio gear situated. Yeah, this is for sure, I think, not the correct radio, but who cares? It don't have to be 100% correct. It's still, yeah, these generations would have had the Futaba radio, but the radio crystals are definitely matching. Jimmy George, how are you, man? Yeah, this is one of the nicest Nitro MTs you'll likely ever see. You know, I don't recommend running this radio with it. This is just to test the factory servos. I know the person that will be running this eventually, you know, he will be using like a FlySky GT5 system. Anyway. All right, that's good. Can you believe we lost that camera? By we, I mean you. It's okay. We had a hard day. Right? All right. Let's see what happens. We got power. All right. Guys, can't kill an old HPI. Carb is not seized. The compression is like new on this chassis, by the way. I would say the throttle link needs to be reset. I could see right here in neutral, the brake is being applied. So a throttle trim needs to be reset. We got a screwdriver? Just going to screwdriver this. Give me a second, everybody. You don't want your neutral position for the servo to be stressing. And you can clearly hear the servo stressing. Big Boys Toys, you are correct about that. Those are electronics radios. They're honestly super reliable. I have had less glitches with them than, what was it? Than like Traxxas radios. All right. So we should be at neutral now. Just gonna make sure the throttle is closed in this position. We're gonna set the servo down. That's it. No noise. So this servo horn needs to be perpendicular to the cooling head. If it's not, your servo is basically, well, stressing itself out, killing your battery life. All right, let me just check the throw. Okay, the carb seems to open normally. I'm going to put this in. We just need a new foam on this one. Yeah, but this chassis is real clean. Brakes are, we need to tighten them up. Oh, man. That thing is real tight. I can't even move that. Whoa. All right. Have we got any brakes? Okay, it's getting there. You know what? The steering system has to get recentered too. I'm not going to worry about that because I think the intended user will use their own anyway. If you guys want, I could show you how easy these are to remove the entire radio tray. Maybe give me a good chance to clean it up a little bit. But yeah, the system works. It's perfect, really. Who here wants to count how many seconds it'll take? Don't count too fast, though. So, yeah, you got to remove the throttle trim. You know what I'm going to do? It'll be easier. So I'm going to remove the throttle lever. Okay, you know what? Okay, we got that. Got to remove steering link. Someone keeping the counter. Got to remove the brake linkage. Believe it or not, what I'm doing now, to me at the time, seemed 100% revolutionary. Like the easy serviceability of this and the way the shaft drive, well, we're not going to see that clip again. The way the shaft drive chassis was built. All right, at this point, the entire radio assembly should just slide up easily. Boom, there you go. Radio tray. Clean it. Do whatever you want. Take the extra grass out of it. Solid, right? The entire radio tray assembly right here. I'm going to tell you, when I had this thing, when it was brand new, well, not this one, but let's say like a RS4 3, the fact that you had an integrated battery and servo system like this was 100% revolutionary. I don't think really these level cars during that time period had anything of this nature at all, unless anybody can correct me. This was probably the first brand that had this, and I gotta say, guys, you should really consider giving this video a hell yeah and a like if you want HPI to re-release some of their greats like this, because that is essentially why I'm doing this video, right? And also to cry about my lost camera, because I was real upset. Okay, here we go. Drive shafts look normal. And these are just single chassis, single speed transmissions, real easy to work on. Rotary carb. It's solid. These things were real fun to drive. You know what the real good thing about these were? They weren't that giant. These were like proper size, you know, not giant 10 scale RCs. You could run them pretty much anywhere, and it was fun. You didn't need a crazy amount of space. And also they ran inexpensive small block engines, right? With big blocks, generally you would have a lot of fuel consumption, a lot of compression. They were hard to start. These were what you needed, is what I will say. Every single part on this was epically designed. Click the screen there accidentally. My bad about that, guys. All right. So I think that's it. I'm going to put it back together. I don't think we need these batteries. I just checked the servos. Everything is good. And these at the time were really not that expensive. They were about maybe $40 more than like the touring car version. Northeast Mods, bro, congratulations on your new RC10 GT, by the way. Yeah, compare it, because I know there's some situation going around with Nitro Pimp. I saw his video today, and, you know, that guy, it's not his first time around the block, you know what I mean? He has many RC10 GTs. I'm sure if he said there's a situation, then I'm sure there's a situation. Like, he wouldn't just be incorrect. So let me put this all back. But yeah, you see how easy these things are really to work on. It really is cake, honestly. Well, I don't want to say cake, but now, you know, this was from a time period when electronics were not waterproof. And of course, these radio boxes they're not waterproof. As you could see, the servos are just basic servos. You know, what people used to do long ago is they would just remove the servo itself. And some of the old school people might know. HPI Savage, what's going on? It's just a Nitro MT I'm talking about, bro. They would remove the servos, remove the screws, just put silicone on the bottom case cover and silicone right here. But obviously you needed some over there on the top somewhere, I guess, from the inside. And yeah, people were waterproofing their own servos, guys. So waterproofing really was pretty popular. And the receiver is hidden over here in its own compartment. That's right, Lotus RC goes, you would O-ring the shaft. That's true, yeah, the O-ring, not silicone it. That's correct. I even remember doing it myself, right? Because back then, Even though like today we don't really respect stock servos, nobody respects them. Although you should respect your servos, bros, because the Loch Ness Monster from South Park are gonna get their 350, and if not, Tally will. Servos were not cheap. Even a servo like this, like a regular HPI servos of that nature, would have been, how much you guys think? Maybe like $25 to $30 back then, and that's like how it would have been. John Hensley, bro, thank you. I didn't really want to say much, but yes, today I hit the 150K subscriber mark. You know, I've never really been out there chasing the numbers. If I get the subs, I get the subs. If I don't, well, then I move on. You know what I mean? It's not about the subs. It's about the number of nitros you got. And yes, this is basically probably the biggest nitro-based channel on YouTube. And it's pretty cool. You know, I've been to like burger places and they knew who I was. That to me is a success. Melissa, you remember that? We showed up to the burger place and they're like, oh, it's hybrid. It was in Long Island somewhere. All right, let me put this thing back. To me, that was a success. Otherwise, the numbers don't matter. Let me tell you something, guys. This is not the kind of advice people want to hear. If you chase the numbers, you're always going to be in that position. You have to chase the morals. That's what you have to chase. The morals and stick to your mission. That's one thing that I could say I have done on YouTube and never faltered. That's right, Lotus RC is correct. You have to chase the nitro. By the way, guys, Lotus RC is getting himself a sickening boat, from my understanding. Let me put this back. So yeah, to put it back, it's extra simple. Just 3 clips. Put them back, and you are, that's it. Like, the radio tray just slides in. You don't gotta mess with nothing. Let me get this brake cam back in. You see how easy this is? I mean, these HPIs are honestly a pleasure to work on. I don't know what I would like more. One of these or my camera back. Probably both. Well, actually my camera back because I already have one of these. And that's it. Snap the steering linkage back in. The servo horn back in. On the throttle, and you're done. Like, you can't misassemble this chassis is what I'm saying. It's that good. But, yes, not waterproof. And I remember at this time period, when I had a Terra Crusher. Okay, this has like a wiring issue. I'm just going to leave this thing off. I think the antenna wire is in the way. Oh, yeah, the antenna wire is incorrectly routed. Whoever did this did not route the antenna wire correctly. The antenna wire is supposed to go through the bottom, not through the side of the... Who the hell did that? Should I redo the antenna wire right now or no? Yeah, I'm just going to leave it. All right, the throttle link, we could put the throttle link back. What are you doing, Melissa? A lost camera posting on Facebook? We need a lost my DJI Action 4 post. So yeah, guys, I recorded like literally 2 videos with that DJI camera, and now all of them are gone. Can you believe that crap? Absolutely all of them. Let me see what else. I see what you just said there, Javier. I'm going to spin it around for you, man. So Javier goes, it's missing the nipple. I know a couple things about nipples, bro. Let me tell you something right now. Whether they're on cars or Chiquitas. Okay? I know a couple things about those things. This is normal. Team Associated had the same design. You will basically just put the tube inside here and that's it. Like, it's not, you know, some engine pipes are designed that way. Whether it's good or bad, it's highly subjective, in fact. Highly subjective. So, all the needles look normal. High-speed needle looks normal. This looks normal. Let me see what else I could do. The fuel tank over here, I do need to screw it in. And I did pressure test it. It should be very good. I basically just melted it with a soldering iron. But it should be in good condition, or nick, as some people like to say. Let me see what I'm going to do. All right, so for now, I don't have any clear fuel line. I'm just going to have to reuse this fuel line. Javier, bro, I've been using GoPros for a very long time. In fact, I'm kind of trying to get away from GoPros. I'm not very happy with their recent lineup. They're not getting it done anymore, bro. Like, the thing is with the GoPros, if you hold the camera relatively close within a foot of the subject, the quality is garbage. The thing is, like, those action cameras, right? They're really designed to be held at an arm's length away from you. And that way you get the best focus kind of at 2 to 3 feet away. When you're recording something that's a foot away, it's the world's worst focus quality. Just gonna put this on here for now, but like, you know, I would replace the fuel lines though with something that works. These are just like junk fuel lines, really. Wes Hobbies, how you doing, man? Melissa, look up how much the Insta360 is. I'm gonna cut this in two. Insta360. Yeah, I'm pretty much trying to go away from the GoPro ecosystem. They really did a good job pissing off their customer base, in fact. Yeah, this fuel line is too fat. I don't think it's gonna stick inside there. This needs like the Traxxas fuel line or something clear. Oh, well, not that top one, but it needs something better. This is not a good fuel line. I'm just using it for now because Insta360 it's called. So the GoPros have built-in GPSs also. This fuel line is a little fat, to be honest with you. Really what you need is an Osmo, is a DJI Osmo 2. $380. That's almost double what I paid. Well, no wonder they're good. Grown man, how are you? Grown man, never forget to grow up morally as well. You know what I'm saying? Just kidding around, man. But for real. By the way, I do want to say their clutch bell assembly on the HPI is fabulous. No wobble at all. Very good clutch bell layout on this chassis. All right, let me show you what else we have here in the package. There's a couple other things that came with it. I don't know if all of this is actually related to this car, though, to be honest with you. If you guys want me to take a look at it inside this, I can make that happen. Oh, we got Boosted RC here. What's going on, man? For everyone, the bad news, I lost my camera today, my brand new camera.
Did you link it to the phone?
Did I link it to the phone? No, because, well, the camera was off, and I already tried turning Bluetooth on. It didn't work because I didn't activate the voice. You know, it can't wake up from the app. Like, you would need to have the camera on in that case. I had those features turned off.
You shouldn't, because...
Well, guess what? Being a backseat, you shouldn't driver, ain't gonna help me now much, is it? HPI gasket, this thing is... Oh, that's the wheel pin. Terrible body clips. Exhaust gasket. I think this one has a new gasket.
This is saying that you could try to link it.
I tried it already. It didn't work.
You would have made a beep.
I tried it already. What's up, Gil F? So this is the Nitro MT, the last generation one. I'm just taking a look at some of the parts it came with. You know, So, wow, we have one of those bottom skid plates. Body post, it looks like. Some suspension components. Richard B., how are you? Happy Saturday to you, man. I hope you're having a better Saturday than me. I don't want to bring it up again, but I was out there today making an RC video. I lost the damn camera I recorded it all on. What a piece of... Okay, no need to curse at myself out here. Let's just move on. All right, the rest of the stuff is basically useless. Grown man, thank you for that, man. You know, I'm not here for the numbers. I'm here for the legacy. Let's take a look at the rest. So these appear to be wings from a different model. Velocity of Beast, how you doing? You guys want to know how Velocity of Beast got his username? He watched a video of mine where I bought a car called the Velocity of Beast. It's a damn fact. Okay? All right, this appears to be... I think I know what wing this is. This is for sure a 10 scale wing. This appears to be a Nitro Rush wing, I think. Which is a 10 scale stadium. This appears to be a Nitro Rush. Damn, I even know wings. That's beyond sickening. Oh, look at this. This previous owner must have owned some Traxxas memorabilia. We got the HPI DVD 3. I think I watched this one. I think this is the one I played. Well, not this exact one, but... Oh, that was not the Nitro Rush wing? Okay, my mistake, man. I watched this in the Nissan Murano, like a few months ago. You guys remember that? It's called the D-Box. You know what the D-Box does? Makes you a cool guy. This was HPI's golden era. That's what it was. And now we're in the golden toilet era. Oh, look at that. That is true. The Nitro, this is Nitro Rush. Nitro Rush does have the flat wing. Correct. Golden toilet era, my dudes. Golden toilet era. All right, so we got the manual. Rock and roller, no, bro. I lost, not the GoPro. I lost the DJI, my brand new DJI Action 4 with a freaking expensive memory card in it. That's what pisses me off. And the damn video. Damn video, man. All right, anyways, we're not going to talk about the manual. It's just a manual, right? What are you going to do? Manual's a manual. But I will say, bros, HPI has a proper manual. What'd you guys think about the Team Associated RC10 GT manual? Did you need a code breaker for it? Because I know people told me they needed a code breaker. They needed that machine. What was that machine called in World War II that they used to decipher the German code? It was called... it was named after the inventor. Come on. Who knows the name of the machine? It's called... Well, it's a Google World War II code breaker. Yes, the Enigma machine. Grown man is correct. You see there, grown man, bro? I got facts coming out the butt, bro. But, like, I got no camera. That's a pissing a brother off tonight. All right, I got a question for you all. Should I take the deep dive and take a look inside the engine? It's always a good idea. I don't know what the condition is, in fact. I should probably screw this down, but I don't have the right screws right now. Oh, no, I do have screws. Oh, you know what? I can't use those screws. Those screws are from the Kyosho Blizzard. Those are Kyosho Blizzard screws. Zeus wants to know how fast this is. This hits 45 plus. The question is, if Hybrid over here, how you doing there, James Simmeroth? If Hybrid over here uses Kyosho screws, would that be illegal? I don't know. I think that would add a little bit of flair. Something maybe Bobby Flay would even enjoy. Anyways, going back to the Enigma machine and the inventor, it wasn't Fermi. What was the inventor's name? I forgot what the inventor's name was. Melissa, I'm gonna look it up right now. No, it wasn't. That wasn't the right name. I'm gonna look up World War II codebreaker name. No, this guy designed computer systems. Google World War II Enigma machine inventor. No, that's not him. That's not who I was talking about. Arthur Sturbius. That's not him. I was talking about the guy that worked in computers in the 1950s in America that got basically, you know, he played for the wrong side at that time in their opinion, if you know what I'm talking about. Just going to slightly attach this right now. That wasn't the guy. All right, fuel tank should be fine. We get another screw. Don't seem to have the correct screw. No, right here. He was a German scientist that I think fled Germany and came to America to lead the very early semiconductor. Well, he's one of the grandfathers of modern computing, really. Not Colossus. No. This is the incorrect screw, but we'll just use it for now. Forgot what the guy's name was. Okay, that screw not going in. Well, it's time. That's right, Falcon. I think it was Stephen Falcon. What was he famous for? One of the early semiconductor, well, not semiconductor, I guess vacuum tube computers. Guys, you see that? I even know what vacuum tubes are. How they work is a different question. Don't ask me. I'm kidding. I do know how they work. All right, my dudes. What do you say? You want me to take a look inside the engine?
It got cheaper.
Hey, boss. How you doing, bro? What'd you say, Melissa?
It got cheaper.
It got cheaper? Bro, that's the same price. What are you trolling me out here?
No, it isn't.
Melissa over here telling me it got cheaper. It didn't get cheaper.
Yes, it is.
Oh, we got my buddy, JP. How you doing, bro?
It's still the same. Look. I refreshed it.
Just message them right now. It's the same price.
I can get it for you if you want.
There should be a lost Nitro Gang video discount.
Do you want me to get it for you?
No, not right now. I'm still upset. I'm not sure if I'm going to get that one again. It's time to buckle down and open the engines up. By the way, guys, today's deal that was supposed to go down, I know you guys supported it yesterday. It's going to go down next week. Some stuff came up. We just couldn't go today, you know. War Games, great movie. All right, well, let's remove the cooling head. We'll see. I don't happen to have an air filter. So these use like a pretty unique air filter for this size, but it's okay. It's going to a person that I think has one.
The 5 Pro is cheap. It's $329.
$329? Mm-hmm. It's going to be like $370 with tax. What do you think? I'm a simple civil servant in real life. Yeah, grown man, I have no doubt a Traxxas filter will work. I just don't have one right now, you know. All right, 2mm screws, by the way. We're going to take a look inside the engine. Question is, what will we find? You guys think it's going to be in good shape? All right. By the way, these things use a pretty dope head design. Oh, lost one screw. So dope, I fell out. So usually, like more cheap RTR engines, right? They won't use a head button design like this. With the cooling head, the glow plug will just thread directly into the head. In this case, it's pretty solid. I do prefer this design. This is how all big block engines generally are assembled. All right, guys, I'm about ready to disassemble it. Take a look inside. Oh, by the way, I said I was going to show you the new heat gun I got. It was a gift, actually, but we're gonna have to probably return it. So this is a new heat gun. I'm gonna show you how inefficient this one actually is. So whatever you do, do not buy this particular heat gun. I think this was probably, I think this is probably meant for like nails. Like maybe drying nails after women or something. Boosted RC, thank you, bro. Major channel donation. Action 4 camera, order it. I'm gonna order it after this, bro. That's gonna put us over the top. Over the top and get Taco Bell for 3 days in a row. In fact, with inflation. But bro, Boosted RC, you sure enough, man. But we appreciate it, but you sure enough. Don't worry. I'm going to hook you up when you come to the RC track, okay? I'm going to hook you up. Not only with awesome videos, but with some great tuning skills on other stuff. All right, so I appreciate that, man. Gonna get a hell yeah for Boosted RC. Oh yeah, birthday gift as well. Not a bad idea. All right, so we're gonna order the camera. I feel a little less bad now, but I'm still gonna have to re-record that damn video. Although, gotta tell you, the Savage pulled so many freaking wheelies. I hope I'll be able to capture them again.
I think you recorded half of it on your...
I recorded trash on the GoPro and most of it on the DJI. Melissa, give me the camera. I'm gonna show them what I mean. I recorded some of it on the DJI. So this is my old camera. If you guys just want to take a quick look, I recorded some of it on this. Just so you understand, I wasn't lying about recording the Nitro Addiction video. Let me just see. JP, how you doing, man? Yeah, this camera is beyond damaged. So this was the Nitro Addiction Savage. Today I ran it. I don't want to tell you exactly what happened here, but some shit happened. This is some onboard video. This was just a basher body I had. Yeah, I even said onboard action. This is from today. Do you hear that fire up? That was the best fire up ever from the Nitro Addiction. This was just a basher body. He obviously gave a better body, but... this is just a little bit of just engine warm-up. So you guys know I wasn't trolling you. I ran that Savage today. Then some crap happened. There's just a little bit of a clip. What's up, Pizza Nitro? 2-speed, baby! All right, that's enough. So I did hit the 2. The 2 was great. Wish you had 3. Oh, hold on a second. I got some epic videos over here. I'm going to show you a little quickie. Melissa, tell them about the quickie. What's that?
Yeah, it was in my pocket.
That appears to be a big block Revo, isn't it?
Yeah, it was in my pocket. Because I have video coming home with it.
What do you mean? Big block, Revo, Slayer.
When I went to go and get you your water from the car, I have stuff in my pocket.
Well, you lost it. I don't know. It fell out of your pocket and you lost it. It's gone.
Look, when I'm going back up.
Some a little more.
Look, babe, look at my pocket.
So where is it?
I don't know.
We lost it. Oh, man, did you see that blue smoke? That was beautiful what I just saw. Well, you get the point. This was actually a viewer's Revo. Dynamite 28. Oh my God, look at that action. This video isn't public yet. Good thing I didn't lose this camera. That would be a disaster. All right, enough about that. I'm going to get upset over the cameras. All right, let me continue, everybody.
Did I get change? I'm asking you. Did I get...
All right, let's continue. Let's take a look inside the engine. Oh, yeah, grown man, that Revo was a proper nitro. So you know what happened is one of my awesome viewers just came down, you know. Oh, yeah, I was talking about this. Let me show you how this thing works. So it's on, off, and it got like 3 modes. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's like the top speed mode. It barely produces any airflow. I honestly think this is like for drying your nails. You know what I mean? It's real weak. I think this is like a nail dryer. But yeah. Damn shame about the camera today. I mean, you know, I can get a new one. It's not the end of the world. You guys supported, of course, all of it tonight, mostly. But the damn Savage, I got to run that thing again. Okay. Here we go. It is. Let's take a look inside. Real clean inside. Look at that. It's beautiful. Let me clean the top a little bit. There's a bit of dirt. I don't like that dirt over there. Did Sandy come to visit? Hey, Melissa, can you do me a favor? Can you go wash this head button in the sink with soap and a toothbrush, like real good? So Melissa's going to wash this and we'll come back. Oh, it's an R5 plug. It's a solid plug. Can you wash this, please? I need to put this back in. Wash it real good. Make sure there's no specks of dirt on it, okay, please? All right, let me clean the top. This thing is beautiful. This is probably the cleanest one you'll ever see. And bring the 3-in-1 oil. Thanks, boo. It's solid, though, right? Let me just clean it. Lotus, I honestly always wash the plug. They're fine. I know you would think not to. I have literally never ran into a problem. Let me just make sure no dirt falls inside. I'm going to clean the inside anyway. Okay. This is a pretty clean wipe. There's nothing gonna. I mean, it's brand new. I don't want to say pretty clean. It's 100% clean. There's no dirt in there. Yeah, this engine is literally like new. Even like when I move it to the top, I cannot fully spin it over. It has that much pinch at the top. It's solid. So I'm going to wait for Melissa to come back. I'm going to put this thing... Oh, it's my face again. Did you guys see my nose hairs? So I don't use baby wipes. I use like Lysol wipes. I'm telling you, these cut grease so well. I'm not too familiar with the baby wipes. I got no babies, you know what I'm saying? But I'm familiar with grease balls. I've come across many of them in life so far. You wipe them with one of these, the grease falls off. Trust me, it works. Okay. All right, let me clean the bottom of this. Oh, Northeast Mod saw the nose hairs. Means we're going to have to pluck them after. I was really trying to hide those nose hairs, bro. Can't believe it. Can't believe I let the nose hair slip. Lucas Stallcup, yeah, I probably did used to use baby wipes. Damn, you caught me on that one. It's probably because I ran out of Lysol. But I do prefer these. The reason is a lot of these threads, it's really hard to get like the loose threads off. I'm gonna wait for Melissa to bring back and bring the 3-in-1 oil, please. This car has to be in perfect condition. So real simple chassis. I saw a question that asked what engine size. This is a .18. It's basically this engine, except with this has a slide carb. It's basically this engine. 3.0. 3.0 means 3 cc's. 3 cc's translates to 0.18 cubic inches. Now, some people, I guess, would want to put a .21 in this, but honestly, these small engines are very high RPM. I just don't really see the physical need of getting more power, right? These diffs, I think the 18SS model, which was the kit, had hardened diffs. I don't think the RTRs had hardened diffs. So this is probably what you want. Javier goes, slap the LRP 32. I mean, where did Melissa disappear is the real question of the night. By the way, guys, who here checked out today's Nitro Rustler video? Anybody check that out? I gotta say, that thing ran fabulous. If you're looking to get one, just get one with any of the links in the description to this video. In fact, the very first link, $335 in stock, ready to run with stability management, which is a gyro. All right, Melissa brought the and oil, please. Good job. Bring the plug. Thanks. All right, she washed it real good. It looks to be in good shape. Plug looks good. Let me look around the top. It's a correct plug for this engine, actually. The what did I say, R5? Yes, it's an R5 plug. It's an HPI plug. Right there, R5. It's a correct plug. So we're in business, baby. We're in business. Let me put a little bit of oil. This engine was for sure run, but it has real low runtime. Ah, that feels nice. In fact, this thing has so much compression, I'm actually almost unable to almost spin it back normally. When it goes to the top. I have to like struggle to move it. Okay. This thing looks really good. I'm going to show you from the top. Man, that thing is solid. That's a yeah, baby. What's up, Ben? How you doing, man? This is the Nitro MT heading your way, bro. This is the engine. Look at that. It's a beast. Just doing a little maintenance and tech on it. Telling people I lost my damn camera, which is true, actually. Nitro MT heading your way tomorrow. All right, let's button it back up. The engine is beautiful. Solid glow plug. Everybody, guys, tell Ben congratulations. He got himself a Nitro MT. This is the body it comes with. It's real nice. Probably the nicest one ever. Only thing that sucks are the colored fuel lines. I mean, it looks like it's been run, but there's not a single chassis scratch at all. I'm going to show you in a little bit. Literally the most solid chassis ever. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that this is definitely not my, I mean, I would say this is definitely one of my favorite HPIs. And, you know, I put in the title to this video, bring it back HPI now, I dare you. So, guys, I want you to all make sure this video gets some traction, you know, because I'm telling you this is a proper chassis. It's inexpensive, it's easy to run, there's minimal real maintenance on them. And I just always liked them. Lucas Stallcup, bro, you have a great day at work tomorrow. Thank you for stopping by. Man, why do I sound like a sportscaster? I don't even like sports. Melissa, do I watch any sports?
No.
Yeah, there you go. You heard that? No sports. We're not in Bluetooth range. I already tried that. I already connected the Bluetooth on my phone. It's not in Bluetooth range for sure. So the camera's gone. It's lost. It's gone. That's it. Big Boys Toys, how you doing? Big Boys Toys wants to know, he got a lot of slop on his hot body D8. What would be causing it? Well, first thing I want to ask you, man, have you made sure to check that you in fact have two complete bearings? Sometimes, like a bearing will fall out, and obviously the axle will wobble inside. So do you in fact have two bearings that are not destroyed? Usually, there's really nothing else it could be. If the axle sits in the two bearings, like, it shouldn't be wobbling, you know what I mean? So tell us if you have that. Pizza Nitro is correct, bro. We don't need sports here. But generally, I see you guys are talking about shimming stuff. You could, you know, I don't want to say that's not a thing, but like, if you're not missing parts, particularly the two bearings, that there's probably no need to do that, right? You know, I'm not saying it's 100% true, but let me show you all the bottom of this chassis. This is, like I said, one of the best Nitro MTs you will ever see. In fact, this body, whoever owned it before, definitely didn't run the body on it. It has no damage at all. It's a beautiful body. Orange, high visibility. All right, check it out. 0 scratches on a bad boy. Usually these parts, which are like the lowest, they protect the spur gear. Although it makes no sense because the spur gear doesn't even stick out there at all. You really don't even need this. This is like OD, it's pointless. This will be all destroyed. The screws will be all destroyed. Notice how great access you have here to the flywheel. Although, I also see how actually using a starter box would be kind of impossible. Because the flywheel is actually real deep down. It is super far away from the chassis. That is a little odd, if I must say so. That is extra odd. Yeah, but this chassis is real solid. Suspension, I could use a little preload, but it's okay. It's not terrible. Also, these wings, good luck getting one of these with the wings still on. You know. Also, HPI, if you notice, this is the factory cutout for the cooling. They did a premium job on the cooling. Like, if you're going to cut holes out, use this as your blueprint for holes. Yo, Melissa, what show are we watching on Netflix right now? I forgot. It's basically a show. You guys want me to tell you about the show? It's a pretty great show.
8 minutes game.
No, it's something about weight game. No, what is it called? Let me see. Do you know what it's called? Basically, it's one of those Korean shows dubbed into English, obviously, because like that's how the world is going towards. We're all gonna be watching Korean shows, eating, I don't know, potluck and whatever. you know, pretending inflation don't exist. But basically, the logic is they have to, you know, they've entered a reality a game show where there's simple rules. The rules are you just have to wait, and the more you wait, the more money you get. And basically, all these shows are more or less similar these days. It looks like the writers have run out of good plot ideas. All their ideas are kind of identical. It revolves around I'm a bad person if I have debt. I live at home with my mama, and I like to eat sushi for lunch. You know what I mean? Type of stuff like that. But for real. So if you guys want to hear my take on the show, it's actually a pretty fascinating show. Mark Nugent, how you doing, man? Just discussing this new show we're watching on Netflix. The logic is you have to kind of wait out your opponents and you get paid. But the thing is, every day you're in the cell, you get paid a certain exorbitant amount of money. Like it's exorbitant, right? We're talking about millions of won, which is actually a few $100s, really. But the thing is, you could buy whatever you want, but they charge you 100 times the market rate. So no matter amount of time you sit in the cell, even to get water, even to get toilet paper, you would wind up wasting all your money. So technically, you're playing against yourself, and there's no way you could actually keep the money. But these people are convinced you can keep the money, which you understand is silly. Okay. All right, guys. Nitro MT. I think it's a winner. Only loser today is me, guys. You want to know why? I already told you why. I lost my camera with the best freaking video on it today. You don't understand. I recorded the best wheelies a Savage could ever do. Scratch the cooling head for the wheelies. And I have no video evidence to prove it. Gonna be embarrassing. So, Nitro MT, guys, going in the box. Going to its new owner tomorrow. I figured this will be the last opportunity for me to show this one. Now, yes, I have multiple Nitro MTs, but this particular one is a unicorn. It's the best one. Let me package it up. Listen, I don't think people appreciated my Netflix movie explanation.
I told them the show.
What's it called? I forgot. Tell me what it's called.
The 8 show.
Something called. Do you have the picture on your phone? Could I show you? Could I show it to them if they want to watch it? It's a fascinating show. All of these Korean Netflix shows are the same. If you haven't noticed, everybody, like Squid Game, all of them, they're all the same. It all revolves around someone is like in a massive debt with a terrible career or job, and they just want a lot of money like overnight. It's kind of like what people think is going to happen on YouTube. But guess what? It doesn't. They can get angry at me, you know? But listen to this, bros. I'm not the problem. Did you find it?
Yes, it's right here. It's called the 8 show.
Well, we have to go to the home page.
And go to the homepage then. Is it easier for...
I don't know how to go to the homepage here. Oh, I'll go to episodes.
Here. No, here.
How you go back?
Oh my gosh, I'll show you on the
Bro,
computer.
Netflix interface is garbage. Okay, right here. The 8 show.
It's called the 8 show.
She right. Melissa was right.
I didn't want them to see what I watch.
Alright, we don't want to see what you watch. It's literally called The, and then the letter 8, number 8, The 8 Show.
I just did that.
It's catchy. It's so catchy, you'll binge watch it. And some of the motifs are basically built around like community building. So, you know, you have like this setup. Oh, Travis Robinson. Who else watches? He watches that show too. Sickening. I thought I was the only one, dude. I can't believe it. I'm actually surprised. Yeah, so a lot of the motifs are built around like community. And what happens is you're randomly given a floor that you live on. There's like 1 to 8 floors. And without your knowing, the person at the top is the luckiest, so to say. And the people at the bottom, as in a community, rely on, you could say, agreeableness, maybe charity of the people at the top, which really is a reflection of society, if you know what I'm saying. I know now people believe that with all of these American tariffs, all of us will somehow just magically live better. But the fact is, how is government rip-off tariff money going to trickle down to a person like me or you that sometimes you're working on a fixed salary? How the hell are you going to reap the benefits of tariffs? Okay? It doesn't take a high-level economics education to rationalize that one. But they got me on that one. All right. JP goes watching 1883. Melissa, write that down. Gotta say, the Korean shows are all basically similar. Similar motifs, right? I would say, in terms of American movie making, they are 35 years behind, right? I would say the motifs in like the Korean fake Hollywood and even Bollywood, which is Indian production movie companies, they are kind of stuck in like what America was in the early 90s, which was a show of excess. If you remember, a lot of 80s, 90s movies were more or less about the lives of like rich people. You know, let's say, I don't know, what other movie could there be? I don't know. Everyone's somehow rich. All right, guys, I'm going to be here for a couple more minutes. Give me that box, please. I mean, I'll gladly analyze whatever you want. Can you help me close this box? All right. Sickening. And that is the Nitro MT2 with the G3.0. As I said before, if you're looking to get one, there are many generations of these models. The one to get would be the one with the G3.0 engine. Reason is, it's a good ABC engine, and you could easily get a replacement for them. If you wind up getting the old school 15FE, just get ready. They're all going to be dead. Just Joe, bro. How you doing? Thank you again for becoming a channel member. That's right, man. That's the real question here, is how are the tariff gains going to trickle down to the public that voted him in? Okay? I'm not going to say I like one guy, I hate another guy. It really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I think what matters is doing the most good for the most people. Unfortunately, we have not determined how to make that happen, in my opinion. I would say the disparity between the extremely pointlessly stupid rich like Elon Musk and the common person is growing every single day. For those of you watching outside of America, Elon Musk has become the current oligarch. Okay? I heard, more like watched Forbes News Network. Forbes, you could trust them. There is now a Tesla protection force as part of the FBI. It's real sickening what's going on, guys. It's real sickening. I mean, you buy a Tesla, you get your own FBI headquarters force. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I've wanted a Tesla for a long time, but only for like $5,000, not more than that, because it's a disposable car. You know what I'm saying? It's a disposable car. Well, let me see what you guys are saying. I'm going to be here for a little while longer. You know, nothing wrong. I think at the end of the day, as a customer, as a consumer, we will buy what makes sense to us, sometimes regardless of political decisions. But the truth is, people that can afford to make a purchase and also make a political decision, which is really what the EV market is more or less about at this point, they could afford to buy a Range Rover as well. You know, when the very first GM EV1s came out, the first, I would say, popular electric vehicle, you guys might know some famous Hollywood individuals like that idiot, what's his name? Mel Gibson had one. Some, I think, Baywatch actors had the GM EV1, and they were buying them to make a statement against big oil. The fact is, they didn't need those cars. They didn't care about miles per kilowatt. They didn't care about that. They were just simply buying those cars to make a political statement. And that is what Teslas are today. Me personally, it's probably undeniable that transportation will go electric. It's undeniable because you do have the lowest loss of power. Just, you know, once the energy is in the battery, the electric motors are very efficient. We all know that. It's not a surprise. But that's about it, guys. It looks like my internet is kind of looking like it's shit right now. I think Sandy just scratched Melissa. She probably tried to play with him. Yo, did Sandy get you? Get the cage. Kidding around. Don't get the cage. Don't get the cage. We got a yeller. We got a yeller. All right. JP goes, I disagree. I think, you know, it is true that obviously liquid fuel has a lot more energy density. That is a fact. And if, yes, we can develop alternative liquid fuels, we all know that liquid fuels have insane... Yes, Mel Gibson, bro. Mel Gibson. He's a top hater of many people worldwide, if you know what I'm talking about. You know, Passion of the Christ type of stuff. He's a top hater. It is true that liquid fuels have way insane energy density, meaning very high energy density. But it's hard to say. You know, let's say a regular internal combustion engine, when you go from gasoline, any kind of liquid fuel, and you turn it into mechanical energy, and you basically create a lot of heat. The main function of an engine is basically to create heat, right? About 25% to 30% goes to moving the car forward. That's kind of the problem when you put in liquid fuel into your car. Now, very good hybrids, they could achieve up to about 40% efficiency, right? Like a Prius. But I think thermodynamically speaking, you will need massive breakthroughs in just thermal efficiency, because that's what it comes down to. If you could turn maybe 75% of the energy in a liquid fuel into propulsion going forward, then you have developed a 100-mile-per-gallon plus vehicle. Joey Ace, thank you, bro. You know, not everybody enjoys the in-depth, logical conversations. I, for one, I do. But some people tell me to just stick to Nitro, so I decided to wear it. All right, everybody. I think we're going to call it a day. A Nitro MT. Try to get one, and I implore all of you to tell HPI and all of their posts, whether it's Facebook or Instagram, to re-release this particular chassis. So we can continue the discussion later on. I mean, you know, I'll drive what's cheaper to drive at the end of the day. As a customer, the only thing that matters is how much does it cost you, right? But I think the future will be going towards, if they can develop better solar sources, which I think, honestly, it's probably at the end of the hill right now. Okay, I don't think that's going to go anywhere further. We've probably peaked. You know, I was watching a show the other day discussing, this will be my last, like, kind of segue, not related to RC, the discussion of, will humanity ever find the existence or evidence of other life forms? What do you guys think? Scientists believe the answer is actually no. The reason is, all civilizations, this is what the belief is, all civilizations have a much higher tendency to end themselves before they find proof of other life. Think about it. All of the abilities of civilizations, which is, let's say, our civilizations, to end it forever already exist. Nuclear weapons. Let's say mass genocide. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Pandemics. Just the limit of being able to leave our own solar system, right? You understand that the light that you guys see from stars could be millions of light years away. So the reality is, the statistical chance of something in any civilization ending itself is much higher than any of us ever finding proof of other life. That is unfortunately the truth. Think of all the extinct civilizations that we can think of. Whether they're biblical, like Atlantis, whether they're real, like Aztecs, the Mesopotamians, right? People from the Fertile Crescent, beginning of life. That's a drop in the bucket in the overall time of the universe. So if those civilizations, which were also humans, essentially ended themselves, what is the statistical chance of our civilization today, as we know it, ever finding existence of other life? It is probably close to 0%, in fact. It's sad, but them are the facts, guys. And I see people talking about Cybertrucks. And on that, I bid you adieu. Maybe this conversation was a little over the top, but I needed it to distract myself from losing my freaking camera today with the awesome Savage wheeling videos on it. Moment of silence for the DJI action camera. Ray Coral, thank you, man. Grateful Dabs, appreciate you, bro. Pizza and Nitro, all of you guys, I appreciate you all, man. That's right, Lotus RC goes, cameras come and go. And mine definitely went today and went bye-bye. All right, I lost it, bro. I just lost it. I don't know where it is. I recorded a video today with 2 cameras, lost the new one. Can you believe that crap? Sickening. That's it, guys. You all have a great night. Thank you all again. See you in the future.